So that box sitting on the desk beside my bed is the respirator, and as I'm sure you've already guessed, at the end of that hose, hiding under the blankets, is the mask. So thank you, life. Yet another thing in my life I don't want. So I'll put the mask on and you can see what it looks like. So, there you go. This is what I now have to wear when I'm in bed asleep for the rest of my life. And actually, obviously without my glasses, but it's actually surprisingly comfortable, and equally surprising is how quickly I've gotten used to it. This is let's see, I was in the sleep lab on Tuesday night, and it's now Thursday lunchtime, so I've slept with this thing on my face now for a couple of nights, and it's already made a remarkable difference in the way I'm feeling. And as I say, it's just really shocked me how quickly I've gotten used to it and how comfortable it is. And I've also just realised I've put the bloody thing on without turning the respirator on, which is why I'm struggling to breathe while I'm talking to you. So let me just turn it on and let it just, it'll just do its thing here for, there we go, now it's calmed down. Ah, that's much better. Yeah, I can breathe. So this is me lying in bed and having a good night's sleep. And as I say, I've got to wear this now all the time while I'm asleep. Funny little story to tell about this equipment already. It's quite a clever machine. I've already figured that out. It can tell when you're asleep, and I was told this by the nurse who filled out all the forms and issued the machine to me. And so it changes what it does when it knows you're asleep. When you're awake and waiting to go to sleep, it puts very low pressure air into the mask just so that you can breathe, and when it realizes you're asleep, it then pumps air in through the mask as you're breathing in, and then helps suck it back out as you're breathing out, just to make it so much easier to breathe. And if you Google obstructive sleep apnea, you'll understand a bit more about this. Anyway, funny little story. When I figured out the machine was intelligent enough to actually start pushing and pulling with me as I'm breathing, it's obviously got some sort of pressure sensor in it to figure out when I'm inhaling and exhaling, and it's also got, it can obviously do maths and figure out the length of breath that the person that's on is taking, and then just pace itself so that it's pulling and pushing in sync with the person's breathing. So just for a bit of fun, I decided to mess with the machine a little bit this morning and just see what would happen if I screwed around with it by taking different lengths of breaths and making it impossible for it to predict what I was going to do next. Big mistake, not doing that again. It's an airtight mask, and the only way that air comes in and out of it is from the machine. And so the machine got its own back on me. It couldn't work out whether I was going to inhale or exhale next, and I found myself suddenly trying to breathe in, and it was pulling air out. Got the mask off as fast as I could. Anywho, moving right along, there you go. That's the latest fun thing in my life.